For his club to have much of a chance. He's at 224. Niall Davis coughs up the football, picked up by A&M. This will be a touchdown, Tremaine Jacobs.
Kind of a nightmare homecoming for Niall Davis in this one. His body, but the guys that are fighting for him and blocking for him, they look up and he's in the huddle and it's like, well, hopefully he'll turn. And you don't want that attitude on the field or in the huddle. So you're going to see Dennis Johnson and maybe even
We're curious. Down the middle, picked off. That might do it. There you go. Intercepted at the 45-yard line. And that might be the final nail for Brandon Allen. Long term. The Maroon Goons putting their imprint indelibly on the second half. And Kevin Sumlin's Texas A&M crew roll in here and win their 10th consecutive road game. This is a team that makes themselves comfortable away from the comfy environs of Kyle Field. Texas A&M wins it.
Correct, 2 yards.
Well, legally 2.
Yep.
Literally a yard and a half. Alex Collins is the running back. He's got blockers to the left. They give it to him. He's stopped. Aggies win. Julian Obioha, number 95, defensive end. First Aggie there.
You know, Obioha got the tackle and attack right here. Watch those defensive linemen take him on and stone it and force it back to the other side where Obioha and Garrett and Everett, can clean it up and make the play. Stoned on the front side, forces the cutback, and Obioha and Everett clean it up to make the game-winning stop.
If A&M stops him here, it's ball game. Allen will work from the gun.
Watch the crossing route.
Allen fires. Knocked down. It's over. Tried to get it out to Drew Morgan, but a great defensive play, Todd.
Great play, but maybe a hair late on the throw. Devontae Harris, their top cornerback, read it, broke in front of the ball, and swatted it away. Maybe a hair late and a little bit behind, but Harris made a great play on 4th down.
Texas A&M ends September unbeaten, and Holly's with a winning coach.
Coach, when was the last time you won a ball?
You mentioned Travion Williams, the spark he gives them, the running of Trevor Knight with the 2 long touchdowns, and the threat of him running always.
And then there's this, Christian Kirk.
Beautiful job by James White, the running back, picking up the blitz, giving Trevor Knight just enough time to make that throw to Christian Kirk for the touchdown. Allen, who's had a very solid game, didn't see him coming. Short field, and A&M wasted no time in making this a 21-point lead.
17 points off 3 Arkansas turnovers.
Hammered. On play pass, I'm using my tight ends, my backs. Now, I may even run it to get two plays to get those 7 yards.
Play action. Allen looking end zone. Intercepted, and that'll end the game. Armani Watts, the exclamation point. Texas A&M does it again to Arkansas.
Well, they tried, Bob. They tried to sneak the tight end out of the backfield. He was the fullback on that play, but Armani Watts, one of the best at taking the ball away. 8 career interceptions, add 1 more. That is number 9. Had another win in this rivalry matchup. And Armani is sitting back there, and he is hoping this throw comes so he can undercut it and be the game changer that he has been over the last couple years. You go back,
what a game.
Yeah, and you go back to who you are, right? You go back to what you do in the biggest of moments. You're trying to get your tight ends and your backs involved. And Armani sees it, he reacts, and Allen says, my goodness.
Both fan bases on their feet here in Dallas. This time a 5-man rush. Story with a shot down the sideline, and it's intercepted. Donovan Wilson playing center field, comes over and ends the game for A&M.
And the senior that's had 6 of those in his pocket. The very best guy at taking the ball away on this because those eyes never come off. You watch Thursday night football with veteran quarterbacks, and you saw Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff, what'd they do? When they knew they wanted to take a shot down the field, what'd they do? They manipulate that safety. You hold that safety with your shoulders and your eyes. That's what creates that completion. But if you stare it down, you allow a senior like Wilson, who's very adept at coming out of center field.
About the tight end, Cheyenne O'Grady. He's been so good today.
We're out of timeouts. 37 seconds to go. From the 19, Hicks drops way back, got rid of it, almost intercepted. Buddy Johnson had to go right through his hands.
All right, let's take a look at it. It's going to O'Grady the whole time. He's going to try to work his way all the way across the field. Texas A&M was not falling for it. 2 different defenders right there, Jeremiah Martin, Buddy Johnson. They were not going to allow Cheyenne O'Grady to come open.
Front foot in the ground. It always makes me nervous. It's a 1st and 10 as A-Chain gets to get a few reps. And look at the freshman go! Touchdown!
$25 runs, 25 passes, and another touchdown for the Aggies. Couple of broken tackles. I count 3 in the open field. See why A-Chain had.
So it's going to be a 42-yard attempt to take the lead.
Eli Stein's the snapper, Reed Bowers the holder, and here is Cam Little to take the lead for the Hogs. It hit the top and rains down into the end zone. That hit the top of the upright and dribbled back into the end zone. When you thought you have seen absolutely everything, this could be what decides the game. Never crossed, never went in, and just sputters to the ground. How you like that, Jimbo? We'll finish this thing up with, I'm sure, more drama when we return.